Hi, I'm Kobe De La Cruz, the captain of St. Jude Catholic School's varsity team, and I play guard.
Hi, I'm Keith Newhook, co-captain of St. Jude Catholic School, and my positions are 4 and 5.
We had our fun after winning the championship, but the good days are over. Now we're back to zero, and we're working our way up the ladder just like we did last year.
Again, us St. Jude, we had a lot of disadvantages, especially in height, but we can assure you that we're not gonna back down. Same as last year, we're not gonna back down.
We invite you all to come watch and support us play in this upcoming Season 11 of PCYAA. Long live the green!
Hi, I'm Ryan Tan from the 19 under Jubilee basketball team, and I play the point guard or shooting guard position.
My name is Ethan Gillian. I represent the 19 and under badminton team.
Hi, my name is Bianca Chambers, and I am the team captain for this school year's JCA Pep Squad.
Hi, I'm Noxina Sabatua from the 19 under volleyball team, and I am the team captain.
We learned that we need to put in more effort and take our training practices seriously. We're also working on a big thing, and that is our mental toughness, so that every time we step in the court, we will be ready.
Not only have we improved on our footwork and our badminton handling skills, but also our game sense, how we present ourselves and how we strategize in the course.
For the upcoming Season 11 of PCYA, we are hoping and planning for a better performance quality-wise and expect a lot from stunts and then dance also.
A Thursday doubleheader coming here in the PCYAA Season 11, brought to us by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. And as always, we are live here at the Don Domingo Yuchi Gymnasium here in Binondo, Manila, where we always have been for the PCYAA. Good afternoon, everybody. Charles Beichong here together with Jay De La Cruz, bringing you the action para sa ating PCYAA Season 11, brought to us by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Live on Smart Sports and PCYAA TV. Sir Jay, good afternoon.
Charles, playoff basketball tayo ngayon, ha?
Yes, placement for 4 and 5. Itong Jubilee Christian Academy and St. Jude Catholic School. Ito ang ating today's match. St. Jude Catholic School versus Jubilee Christian Academy. And for our second game, placement naman for 5 and 6. PCC, Golden Seagulls, coming up against Pace Academy. And our match at hand, St. Jude Catholic School against Jubilee Christian Academy. Let's take a look at the standings.
Yan muna, para magkaroon ng idea yung mga nanonood sa atin sa Smart Sports kung ano ba yung mga pinaglalabanan to. Placement round tayo, seeding round ang gagawin natin dito. St. Jude at Jubilee Christian Academy, as you can see, tabla dito sa number 4 spot. Ang number 4 dito, Charles, magkakaroon ng twice to beat advantage sa quarterfinals. Kaya kailangan paglabanan yan. And essentially, with this matchup right here, magiging virtual Game 1 ng best of 3 nila to eh.
Yes, sama. Yun nga sabi ni Bang Henry kanina. Parang best of 3 tong gagawin natin. Pero tingnan muna natin yung ating officials for this game. Crew Chief Arnold Peñafuerte, Rowan Inductivo, and Sir Rinsler Canlas. And bago tayo magsimula, pag-usapan muna natin yung nakaraang laro nitong Jubilee Christian Academy and yung St. Jude Catholic School. 79-71 win. Comeback win para sa St. Jude Catholic School. Jubilee lamang sila hanggang first quarter, and then the second quarter, they never looked back.
Kasi Charles, anong nangyari doon? Maganda yung 3-point shooting ng Jubilee Christian Academy to start eh. Actually, they finished with 8 of 27 from the 3-point country. Ang St. Jude, may inaalat konti sa 3-point area, but they only attempted 16 shots from the field. Saan nila ginawa yan? Actually, sa ilalim eh. Points in the paint story, 46-26 lamang ang St. Jude.
And talking about the numbers, Ethan Cao scored 33 points. Grabe. And
usual na yun eh. Usual Ethan
oh
Cow
yeah,
numbers na
usual
yun,
Ethan Cow. Pero nung start of the season, itong si Ethan Cow, he is starting off the bench for St. Jude Catholic School kasi kapag pinapasok siya nung first quarter, wag starting 5 siya, medyo na-foul trouble siya. So ang ginawa ng kanilang coaching staff, sa ano muna siya, 5 minutes ng first quarter, then naka-adapt na siya dun sa kanyang rotation siguro sa rhythm ng laro, and then yun, pumuputok na siya every start of the ball game.
But it's all the same eh. Especially if you're the one leading the league in scoring with 23.4 points per game. It doesn't matter whether you start or you come off the bench. Okay yan, ngingiti pa rin yung mga teammates mo tsaka yung mga coach mo. But right now dito nakikita natin, Charles, mukhang hindi pa rin mag-uumpisa si Ethan Cow.
No, actually, andyan siya.
He's gonna be starting actually.
And number 21, St. Jude Catholic School against Jubilee Christian Academy. Pag-usapan din natin yung numbers din itong Jubilee Christian Academy. Nung last game nila, Bautista scored 18 points. And Gus Normantan, although talo sila doon, 14 points and 24 rebounds. Meanwhile, St. Jude, kanilang unang possession. Tan on the left wing. Bautista launches a three-pointer, will not go. They get the rebound. Tan, bigay kay Nang Liao. And that's short.
Just gonna be a matter of breaking that zone defense again, ha?
Yes, pero itong si Ethan Cow, gusto niya yung bola nasa kanya agad pagka simula pa lang ng quarter. Bautista, that's Tan. Swinging the ball is Nang Liao. Uses the pick. Nang for 3. Yes! To open the scoring board.
Ito na naman, Charles, ang Jubilee. They're knocking down. They open up with another set of outside shooting. Yung una pumasok ngayon, Shihan Tans, opening the scoring here. Pero nakasagot agad.
Keith Ngu, that's one of his patented yung floater niya, the baseline. Favorite niya yan.
Good things really happen when you're just roaming around. Hindi ka lang nakatayo sa isang lugar. Iikot ka kahit wala yung bola. Pag nakapwesto ka, may libre ka.
Moving without the ball. So, yun ang favorite. Ginagawa lagi ni Keith Ngu kahit hindi masyadong ball dominant yung kanyang playing style. Pagka umiikot ka, mabibigyan ka talaga ng bola. 3-2 is our score. 8:15 here in the first quarter. Tan on the right side. Kobe De La Cruz floater will not go.
And piggybacking on that thought, Charles, earlier na sinabi mo, lalo na kung meron kang mga creator na Ethan Cow tsaka Kobe De La Cruz that can create situations, open up that defense. Once they found you at the open spot, good things will happen. Tapos makascore pa ng 3-pointer si Lance Tan.
Yeah, meanwhile, Lance Tan scoring that 3-pointer. They got the lead 4-3. Nang Liao uses the pick by Nang. Swings the rock. Got doubled. Nang Liao for 3 will not go. And Tan secures the rebound.
Magiging vital ang scoring dito ni Paris Nang Liao. Ganda ng pasa.
Ganda ng pasa doon ni Christian Kobe De La Cruz to his big man Keith Ngu.
There it is again. Pwesto-pwesto lang. Couple of baskets already.
Yes, he's got 4 points.
That proper spot eh.
Tan gustong bumawi. Will score for 3 points.
That's another 3-pointer for Shihan Tan. Check that. It's a long 2. Sabi ng ating mga officials.
Ethan Cow, jumper will not go. Takbo mga naka-maroon. May foul. That's against Tan.
That's the thing that Jubilee doesn't want to see. Yung maset up yung zone defense kagad ng St. Jude dito eh. Kaya tinatakbuhan nila ito.
Kaya gusto nila takbuhan ng takbuhan. Kasi pagka nakapwesto pa sila, pag pinapwesto pa nila yung depensa, mas mahirapan sila maka-execute ng opensa. 8 seconds to work with. 18 seconds to work with. Bautista. Fakes. Tan. Inside. Kicks it out to Bautista. That's short.
Saw that zone right there, di ba? Saradong sarado. Every time na may ipapasok na taga Jubilee, napapaligiran eh. Dalawa, tatlo sumasalubong.
14 seconds to work with. Tan. Bautista will not knock down that three-pointer. And Kobe De La Cruz and the white shirts are running. Ethan Cao against Bautista will not go.
Magiging focal point sa defense na si Ethan Cao ng Jubilee dito.
Tan for three. That's too short. But Gus Tan is there for the cleanup.
That's what you'd like with Gus Tan. His activity, kahit tumakbo yung mga kakampi niya, hindi pa awat eh. Nagkakaroon ng positibong resulta.
Bautista drives baseline, finds Tan. Oh no, Manalili will not connect. Ethan, he loves that left spot. Ngu. That is long for Ngu.
Kailangan ata kay Keith Ngu eh. Nasa mga 10 feet lang.
Oo. Sablay na naman, mga nakamaroon. Tan with 8 seconds left in the shot clock. Ng Liao. Yes!
There's that outside shooting again, Charles, of Jubilee Christian Academy.
And a 4-point lead by Jubileans with 5 remaining here in the first. Ethan Cao launches. It's too strong.
It's the same story so far in this first 5 minutes of the game. Yung outside shooting ng Jubilee, andon yung St. Jude. Wala rin yung outside shooting nila. Tapos nakaka-offensive rebound pa.
Gus Norman Tan doing the dirty work for Jubilee Christian Academy. A timeout is called by the St. Jude Green Knights. 10-6 is our score.
Plastic linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
A 6-point lead. 12-6 is our score with 4:49 left here in the first quarter. Jay, hot shooting start for the Jubileans. They knocked down 2 3-pointers already bago mga lahate yung ating first quarter.
Ito yung sinasabi natin, yung activity ng Jubilee Christian Academy na unang-una yung energy nila. Kitang-kita naman dito. If you saw their previous game, ganun din ang naging tema eh. All hustle ang Jubilee dito. They're taking advantage of those missed shots, of those stops that they were able to make against St. Jude. And in addition na nga lang, bonus na yung pumapasok ang outside shooting nila.
At yung minamadali nila yung bola na hindi nila pinapaset yung St. Jude dito. Mas advantage sa kanila.
Oo.
A traveling violation.
At that point, di ba? Lahat naman sila aktibo. Everybody's moving on defense, di ba? So they were able to force that traveling violation. Tignan nyo naman yung magiging ikot nila sa opensa dito. See Charles right there. Everyone's moving without that basketball.
Yes. Oh. Nang Liao, top of the key. 12 seconds to shoot. That three-pointer will not go, but Gus Tan is there again. Will not go. 3-on-4 fast break situation. Ethan Cao is there for the cleanup.
Yan yung pinipigilan ngayon ng Jubilee Christian Academy. Ethan Cao to get into his spots. Kahit sa follow-up, kahit sa putback, makakapunto siya si Ethan Cao.
Jubilee Christian Academy with 9 seconds left. And a turnover by the Maroons. Ethan Cao. Short floater will not go. Kind of a cold start for him.
Ganda sana side-stepping move ni Ethan Cao dun. Able to elude a couple of defenders that time.
Nang Liao, top of the K3. Off to the left. Keith Ngu again inside, will score.
The best thing that Keith Ngu has been doing today is to get to those spots quickly, leading him to those open buckets. 6 points already for Keith Ngu, Charles.
And the timeout has been called by the Jubilee Christian Academy. 2-point lead, 12-2 with 3:17 remaining here in the first quarter.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond. Only with Smart Postpaid.
With the first quarter yet to close, the score is 12-10 rather. A 2-point lead for the Jubileans. A mini 4-0 run that cost the timeout.
Ano yun eh, masasabi natin momentary lapse of defense lang. Nag-timeout kagad doon si Coach Benji Sipin para lang paggising ng bagya sa kanyang mga bataan dito.
Dahil itong mga laro natin dito so far sa PCYAA, it's a game of runs eh. Kung sino yung mas nakakakuha ng mga run, yun yung nananalo, most likely.
And especially, Charles, na ngayon nga, magmimistulang best of 3 ito as a foul's gonna be called right there on Zach C. Magmimistulang best of 3 series ito. So, if you'll be treating this as game 1, sa kahit anong serya naman, you would want to get a head start, a very strong start. Para nga naman, a step closer ka na dun sa next round.
Tsaka nasa inyo yung momentum.
That's correct.
15 seconds to shoot. Gus Norman Tan with the ball. Good ball movement by the maroon shirts, but will not go for them. Tan sidestep will score.
Very great sidestepping move coming from Ryan Tan. Jubilee Christian Academy just getting those offensive rebounds. Breaks actually going their way kasi bumabaksak lang sa kanila yung bola eh.
Tsaka yung pag-ikot-ikot nila ng bola.
Oo.
Parang nahihilo yung mga nakaputi sa kanila. A 4-point lead by the Jubileans with 2:41 remaining here in the first quarter. Ngu inside. Almost a turnover. Ko gives it to C. With 4 seconds, a steal by the maroon shirts. 3-on-1. Fast break opportunity will not go. And the rebound, the cleanup will not go. 2 chances right there. Ethan against Norman Tan. Bruising his way up. And he scores on the second chance point.
Medyo pahirapan ang pagkuha ng St. Jude sa mga tira nila dito. Charles, kahit kanina doon sa tira na yun, Ethan Cao needed 2 tries and tried to fend off a defender, which is not an easy thing to do.
Handoff to Bautista. The block by C. 3-on-2 fast break. Ethan Cao again. Rebound by C. And there you have it. Zach Nigel C with the cleanup.
Charles, we're tied here at 14. So far, St. Jude Academy able
to keep up,
keep up with the pace. Or talk about St. Jude. Nakakahabol sila, nakakasabay na sila. It's just a matter of fine-tuning their game plan dito to avoid those turnovers and to prevent the offensive rebounds kapag nasa ofensiba ang Jubilee.
1:23 left here in the first quarter. Ko gives it to C on top of the key. De La Cruz, good ball movement by the white shirts. De La Cruz inside. Floater will drop in. Lucky bounce for Zach C.
And just like that, St. Jude is already in the lead here, Charles. At ngayon, yung St. Jude naman ang nami-pressure dito.
Kanina parang sila yung nape-pressure, pero ngayon, the tables have turned around. 2-point lead by the St. Jude Green Knights with less than a minute to go in the first.
This is what you love about Coach Luis Nolasco and company. Diba? After that timeout, nakasona sila. Ngayon, bigla sila nag-shift sa man-to-man. Na very... Yung ball pressure mataas na kaya nakakagawa ng turnovers tulad yan.
Turnover again by the maroon shirts. De La Cruz, right corner 3. That's long. That's a lot of contact. There's a foul.
Now here's the thing here, Charles. You know that Carl Uy is also one of the better options in offense dito sa Jubilee Christian Academy, but he came off the bench, di ba? Kaya yung mga atake na ganyan, nakikita mo na may halong gigil sa mga atake ni Carl Uy.
Remember, he's averaging 19 points per game. And off the bench pa siya nun. So this guy really is a spark off the bench for the Jubileans.
And recognizing din na playoff basketball na to, considered as playoff basketball na to, na kahit seeding round pa lang to, di ba? So you know, he has this mindset na, kailangan kong magpakitang gilas dito, lalo sa opensa.
15 seconds left in the shot clock. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Inside to Tan. Will not go. Takbo na naman. Carl Uy again. Almost loses it. Tan is fouled by Ko.
Nathan Ko just doing a phenomenal job on closing in on Carl Uy. Diba? And St. Jude is just opting to let the others create except for Carl Uy.
Diba? Tama. Magbigay na nila sa iba yung bola. Ibigay na natin sa iba yung score. Wag lang kay Carl.
Perhaps dito, they can live with Ryan Tan on the free throw line. And Ryan Tan, rightfully so, made them pay.
Kuha na nila ulit ang kalamangan with 11.3 seconds left in the first quarter. A 2-point lead by the Jubileans. Ethan Cao. Not a surprise that he has the ball in this dying seconds of the first. Ethan running jump will not go. A 2-point lead by the Jubilee Christian Academy after 10 minutes of basketball. 18-16 is our score.
Alam mo, Charles, naging maganda yung tema nitong laro na to. Up-tempo basketball, both teams showing a lot of energy. You'd know that the stakes, you'd know that these boys, they are so aware that the stakes are higher right now.
And that's the first quarter highlights brought to us by Smart Sports. A series of runs para dito sa dalawang kuponan natin. 18-16 is our score.
Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Second quarter of action is about to go underway. And on your screens, the lovely fans and families, family and friends ng ating dalawang koponan supporting their respective schools. We are all inviting you to watch here live at the Don Domingo Yuchi Gymnasium here in Manila and live on Smart Sports also on PCYAA TV. Second quarter brought to us by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. A foul is already called, a quick foul.
Charles, bigyan lang natin ng attention ito so far. Sa first quarter natin, yung points in the paint. Nung huling nagharap itong St. Jude tsaka Jubilee, malaking bagay kaya nanalo ang St. Jude dahil sa points in the paint. In this game, 14-4 advantage for St. Jude. Ando na naman yung tema na yon na St. Jude, sila na naman yung namamayani sa loob.
Pero it's kind of surprising, don't you think, na itong Jubilee, sila yung mahilig tumakbo pero sila yung mas konti ang points in the paint.
But because here's the thing that you need. This St. Jude team, they're moving that ball around so well. Nagkakaroon sila ng mga high percentage shots. Whether galing sa labas o galing sa loob. Tulad doon, naka 3-pointer si Tan kanina. Si Lance Tan. It was an open 3-pointer.
Green Knights again. Nakuha nila ang kalamangan. Scores 19-8. Another foul from the maroon shirts.
Si Lance Tan ang tinawagan.
Lance Tan, sorry.
And if you're for Jericho Bautista, na inaasahan niya pagdating sa opensa, na scoreless ka pa, diba? Dito mo makukuha yung offensive rhythm mo sa free throws eh.
Pero ito surprising din. Yung St. Jude Catholic School, wala pang attempt sa free throw kahit na isa.
Oo.
So, that means Jubilee is playing great defense.
Playing clean defense, that's correct. Mahirap lang talaga mga baskets ngayon para kay Bautista.
Ethan Cao is wide open for three. Yes! Para kay Ethan Cao.
And Ethan Cao is starting to feel it right now. Charles Baichong, 7.6 rebounds for Ethan Cao right now.
The 4-point lead by the white shirts.
Actually, we can say this right now because we already done with the elimination run. This is our 29th game already. Ethan Cao perhaps one of the best bets to win the MVP award for this season.
Most likely, with the way that he's playing. Kung ano yung epekto niya kasi sa team eh, yung MVP naman, di naman yan lagi sa numbers lang. Pero kung ano yung epekto mo sa team na pinaglalaroan mo. Meanwhile, Carl Uy hits a corner 3-pointer to cut the lead just to 1.
Kanina, hinahanap natin yung offense ni Carl Uy. He already made a 3-pointer, naka-turnover pa ang Jubilee Christian Academy.
And Keith Ngu and Zach C are back. 7:57 left here in our first half. Jubilee with the ball. Bautista. Top of the key. Mahilig sila sa ganyang ball action. Ball reversal.
Yung weave lang sa taas eh.
But they missed on that play. Ethan Cao, strong drive to the rim. Will not go.
Just the talent of that kid. Able to slice through the defense. Ang daming nilang pasan. Di lang pumasok yung layup eh.
Tsaka malakas din yung katawan eh. Kaya nakakapunta siya kahit saan niya gusto eh. Lalo na kung tumatakbo. 8 seconds to work with. Carl Uy gives it to Tan. Pero may 3 segundo na ibibigay sa kanila doon.
Ang daming nakatambay doon sa shaded lane sa Jubilee Christian Academy.
Akala kasi nila ititira na ni Carl Uy yun eh. Dahil paubos na yung oras nila.
So there you can see, Charles, na yung ball pressure ng St. Jude gumagana pa rin dito. And Jubilee, they're still taking to that zone defense. Nakawala lang doon, di lang pumasok, itira.
Missing point blank right there is Tan. Carl Uy being hounded by Ko. 10 seconds left. Side step, beauty will not go. Keith Ngu with the rebound. Tumatakbo ngayon mga nakaputi. Christian Kobe de la Cruz to Lee. And an offensive foul is gonna be called against Ethan Cow.
Nanulak si Ethan Cow sa rebound play na yun. It was a sorry miss right there coming from Lee. Doon sa fast break na yung kanina ng St. Jude.
They had the numbers.
Oh.
Full court man-to-man ngayon itong mga nakaputi. Uy, drives baseline. Nakawala kay Ngu. And he scores against 3 white shirts.
That's the degree of that difficulty of that Carl Uy shot. Ang lalim na niya sa baseline eh. Nakaagaw pa ang Jubilee.
Uy against De La Cruz. And Carl Uy scoring 2 points. 3-point lead for the Jubileans.
Coach Luis Nolasco, Charles, nagtitimpi dito. Hindi pa tumatawag ng timeout dito.
Lee for 3. Will not go off iron. Ito na naman. Mga nakamaroon, takbo. Inside to Gus Normantan. And the dribbling violation by Carl Uy.
Carl Uy actually picked up that basketball. But again, if you're St. Jude, sige, makakahinga ka na maluwag kasi that somehow stopped that offensive rally of Jubilee Christian Academy.
5:40 left in our first half. 3-point lead by the Jubileans. 18 seconds to work with. Ethan Cow. To De La Cruz, top of the key, slicing through defense. Floater is good for Kobe De La Cruz.
That's the first 2 points of Kobe De La Cruz. Kanina, he's just setting up his teammates right now. He's the one who scored here.
1-point lead with 13 seconds left here in the shot clock. De La Cruz drives baseline. He's fouled again.
I think the foul's gonna go on Isaac Lee ang tinawagan.
Isaac Lee, oh.
On that driving Carl Uy. Medyo binabangga-bangga kasi nung dumadrive siya.
Gus Normantan. That floater will not go. Ethan Cow na naman. Forced shot ang binibigay nila dito kay Ethan Cow.
I don't know if it's a consideration for Coach Benji Sipin to somehow switch his defense back to man-to-man. Kasi kahit sa zona, nakakalusot pa rin si Ethan Cow.
Pero you'd rather Ethan take forced shots kesa ma-late kayo sa recovery sa depensa.
Yun yung magiging good point.
Oo.
So yun yung sinasabi, may mga drawbacks pa eh.
Mga risks.
Mga risk factors right there.
And almost a turnover by the Jubileans. Carl Uy jumps and pumps. And a foul is called. It's a tip-in attempt ni Nang Liao. It's gonna be against Lee.
Si Kirby Lee tatawagin doon sa rebound play. Mas maganda na yung pwesto ni Paris Nang Liao doon sa rebound play.
Tingnan natin yung nangyari. Yun.
Si Kirby Lee was busy boxing out another guy. Eh si Paris Nang Liao, iba yung pinanggalingan.
Kaya yung
so, pagkatapit
niya, 14 seconds left in the shot clock. 1-point lead by the Green Knights. Nang Liao denies the pick by Gus Normantan and he is blocked by Keith Ngu. Ethan Cow decides to wait for teammates. Pero siya pa rin pala ang titira.
So the variety of moves that Ethan Cow possess, diba? Na kahit sa tatlong defenders, nakakawala pa rin eh.
His bag is so deep.
It's just a testament na si Ethan Cow na mahirap talaga pigilan kasi for whatever reason, alam niya yung mga magiging tendencies ng mga kalaban niya eh.
Tapos, mas malaki pa siya sa'yo.
Most
likely. Sa mga defenders niya. So, madali niyang mapapower through inside yung defenders. 4:11 left here in the first half. Full court press by the white shirts. Battle for the rebound. So much contact right there. That's against Chong.
Wala nang magagawa si Rainiel Chong doon.
Naunahan siya sa pwesto eh.
Oh, Gaston has a perfect position right there. Mas matangkad si Gaston, mas malaki. Si Rainiel Chong, nagkataon pa na nakaharap siya kay Norman Tan, giving all his might to remove Norman Tan out of his position but to no avail.
Gus Norman Tan, one of the anchor, or if not the anchor of defense nitong Jubilee Christian Academy. Kahit almost 8 points lang siya per game, yung 13 rebounds niya, malaking bagay yon kada laro. Kobe De La Cruz on top of the key. Swinging the ball inside to Lee. With 7 seconds left, Keith Ngu, familiar jumper. Sablay nga lang doon. Carl Uy again, sidestep. Naharangan siya doon, pero Chu is there for the cleanup. Probably the youngest player on their lineup.
Iba na talaga yung matangkad. Kevin Chu just using his sight. Perfect timing on the jump. Easy put back right there. Mintis pa ang St. Jude.
Nang Liao is open for 3 and he knocks it down. A 2-point lead by the Jubileans. St. Jude Catholic School with a timeout. A 5-point lead. 32-37 is our score with 3 and 12 remaining here in the first quarter. Tignan muna natin yung 3 points doon ni Nang Liao. We'll be back.
I value this the most.
Sulitin natin.
You guys ready?
Powerall 99, please.
All access data and only TikTok for only 99 pesos.
Magic data for me.
Data that doesn't expire, also 99 pesos. Smart Super Value deals coming right up.
Get the most out of your 99 pesos. With Powerall's 8 GB for all apps plus only TikTok.
Or magic data that doesn't expire. Switching? Simple with Smart eSIM.
Smart Super Value deals.
A 5-point lead by the Jubileans. 32-27 is our score. 3 and 12 remaining here in the first half. 5-0 run, actually a 7-0 run by the Jubileans. Kaya napatawag doon ng timeout ang Green Knights.
Ito yung rally na kung ikaw si Coach Luis Nolasco, ayaw mong makita. Kasi lalo na humugot ng rarely used players Coach Benji Sipin in Kevin Chu. Diba?
Tapos gumana.
Tapos biglang gumana, diba? And then Paris Nang Leo will join the offensive party. Sabi mo nga 5-0 run. Eh biglang lumamang ng 5 dito. Kanina, dikit ang laro natin so far. That has been the trend. But this is perhaps the farthest Jubilee has created, talking about the separation.
It's always been a seesaw game. Game itong laro natin so far. And St. Jude with a turnover, mapupunta ang bola sa mga nakamaroon.
Airball pa yung 3-pointer doon ni Shanko. Kapapasok lang, trying to get a feel of the game. Pero maaga pa. Mukhang maaga pa para sa kanya.
And Chu loses that basketball. 12 seconds left. Tan carving out some space. Carl Uy. And sablay nga lang doon yung corner triple ni Carl Uy.
Alam mo, nakakatuwa lang dito sa Jubilee. Kung titignan mo sila, kung papanorin nyo sila live dito, sila yung gigil na gigil maglaro eh. In some other instances, hindi maganda yung gigil na gigil yung laro, but for whatever reason, it's working for them right now and they're ahead by 5.
Binibilisan lang talaga nila yung laro. Hindi na nila pinapaset up yung depensa nitong kalaban. Meanwhile, Keith Ngu, corner 3-pointer. That's unfamiliar for him to take those shots. 3-on-2 fast break. And there is a foul against Zach C.
If anything, St. Jude, perhaps, it might be an idea that they can entertain na bilisan na rin yung pace ng laro. Na makasabay na sila. Nasabayan na nila itong Jubilee Christian Academy. I mean, they have the weapons. They have the ability to run with these guys.
Almost 2 minutes. Wala pa rin tayong score, pero ngayon, 6-point lead na by the Jubileans.
Carl Uy right now entering double-digit territory dito. Charles, 10 points, 3 rebounds.
Well, that's his average. Just another day in the office for him. He's averaging 19 points per game.
The first half pa lang to. Naayon pa. Timing. Ayon pa. Sumusunod pa sa mga averages.
10 seconds to work with. De La Cruz. Nawala sa kanya ang bola. Carl Uy again. Dire-diretso. Pero mawawala sa kanya yung bola.
Earlier, Kobe De La Cruz tried a fancy pass right there, kaso nabitawan niya yung bola. Dito naman sa kabila, Carl Uy sensing that he can take advantage of the transition defense given to him. Hindi lang nakisama yung bola.
Ethan Cao is back in the ball game. Ngu. Top of the key. Another 3. Yes! For Keith Ngu. He's getting confident taking those shots.
Actually, Keith Ngu, siya yung masasabi natin pinapatira dito ng Jubilee. If Jubilee Christian Academy will try to live with a player from St. Jude
to take those shots from the three-pointer.
Si Keith Ngu patitira niya. Let Keith Ngu making them pay.
And Ethan Cao joins the splash party.
6 to nothing run. Bigla, Charles dito. Dumikit ang St. Jude.
50 seconds left here in the first half. Nang Liao gustong bumawi. And the miscommunication right there by De La Cruz and Ngu. Hindi nila alam kung sino yung kukuha ng bola.
Wala sumigaw na same team eh. Pero ito yung sinasabi natin. Dalawang 3-pointers. If you are St. Jude, this is the best time perhaps to run with Jubilee Christian Academy to keep in tempo with them.
1-point lead. And there you have it. But it's only a 2-pointer.
Shihan Tan was stepping on that line. Pero separation pa rin niya. 3-point lead, Charles.
Ethan Cao. Again, a tough contested shot by Ethan Cao.
You can just make it difficult para kay Ethan Cao. Yun lang yun.
Pero the results will probably be the same. 4.5 remaining here in the first half. A 1-point lead by the St. Jude Catholic School. Chance to take the lead. To beat the buzzer will not go for Ethan Cao. And after 20 minutes of seesaw basketball, Jubilee Christian Academy with a 1-point lead. 35-36 is our score.
Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy. Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy. Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
I value this the most.
Sulitin natin.
You guys ready?
Power all 99, please.
All access data and only TikTok for only 99 pesos.
Magic data for me.
Data that doesn't expire, also 99 pesos. Smart Super Value deals coming right up.
Get the most out of your 99 pesos. With PowerAll's 8 GB for all apps plus only TikTok.
Or magic data that doesn't expire. Switching? Simple with Smart eSIM.
Smart Super Value deals.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid.
And after 2 quarters of basketball, the score is 36-35. And a tight ball game we have here, don't you think?
Oh, dikit naman talaga. Kasi why not? Mas sinabi na natin kanina, playoff basketball na tayo. Dito nga sa labanan na to, as we can see the highlights right now brought to us by Smart Sports. Virtual best of 3 na dahil pinaglalabanan nila number 4 spot. Yung number 4 spot may twice to beat advantage sa quarterfinals na sila rin naman na magtatapat.
Oo.
Kaya game 1 na to kung tutusin ng kanilang virtual best of 3.
And even though it's a very tight ball game still, Ethan Cao with 15 points, 8 total rebounds. Grabe. And 3 assists. Dito naman tayo sa kabila. Carl Uy, 11 points. And sasamahan siya dyan ni Tan and Nang Leo with a couple of 3-pointers. Take a look at the Jumbo Plastic Linoleum halftime stats.
You can see the field goal shooting. Even though Jubilee Christian Academy attempted a lot more, it's St. Jude who made a lot more. Kaya mas mataas yung kanilang field goal shooting dito. Charles, assist department, napapansin nga natin kanina, both teams, ang ganda ng ikot ng bola. Sa free throws, mas malaki ang diferensya kasi napansin mo nga kanina, halos konti palang free throws. Walang free throws.
Wala, nung first quarter halos.
Yung St. Jude Catholic School, nung first quarter because Jubilee Christian Academy playing honest to goodness defense. No foul whatsoever. Kahit naka 15 points kanina yung Ethan Cao, pahirapan pa rin yun. But again, talent is really hard to stop.
And even though St. Jude Catholic School is a much taller team than them, they are still out-rebounded by 11 rebounds. So clearly, based on the couple of quarters that we've seen, yung rebounds, mas gusto talaga nitong Jubilee Christian Academy. Pero we'll see. Meron pa tayong 2 quarters. Malayo pa ang ating tatahakin dito sa laro na to. This is a placement for number 4 and number 5.
Isa pang barometer na tinitignan natin dito, Charles, yung points in the paint. Kanina, first quarter, 14-4 advantage sa St. Jude. Natapos ang first half, 14-10 advantage na lang.
Nakabawi ang
so, Jubilee Christian Academy, yun nga yung masasabi nating nagpasakit sa kanila. Nung huli sila nagtapat ng elimination round, kaya sila natalo. Right now, Jubilee Christian Academy doing a good job neutralizing that disadvantage.
And the start of the third quarter brought us by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gaano ka-importante na manalo ka dito nga sa virtual best of 3 natin ngayon, Jay?
Again, it's setting the pace getting the head start, you're a step closer towards your goal na, sige, papasok ka nga formally ng quarterfinals na may twice to beat advantage ka. Isang panalo na lang, makakasemis ka kagad na most likely makakalaban mo either St. Stephen's High School or yung mananalo sa laban natin mamaya.
Yes, it's against PCC and Pace. Meanwhile, Kobe de la Cruz, wow! Tough contested. Pinadaan pa sa ilalim ng ring.
No glass whatsoever. That's a very difficult thing to do.
A 1-point lead by the Green Knights. Carl Uy will not connect on that floater.
Carl Uy actually starting this second half dito. He came off the bench to start this game. Dito sa second half, sabi ni Coach Benji Sipin, sige, balikan ang starting lineup. Lalo na kung ganyan yung gagawin nung makakatapat mong si Kobe de la Cruz.
Yung galaw ni de la Cruz na yun, that was over Chu, the biggest guy on the floor. And almost a turnover by the Green Knights. De la Cruz, Ngu, playing the cutting lane.
There's Keith Ngu again, getting to his spot. Ang maganda dito kay Keith Ngu, no? Ang dami na nagka-assist ng makakakampi niya dahil sa papwesto-pwesto niya yun. Hindi niya binigo
Yung laro niya, piso-piso, no?
11 points already, yung mga papiso-piso rin. Nakaka-11 points na siya.
And that's what you want. Kung ikaw yung coach, yung big guy mo, hindi kailangan ng bola masyado. Meanwhile, Jericho Bautista scores inside for 2 points.
And that is the first 2 points of Jericho Bautista here, Charles.
That's very unlikely, knowing that he's scoring 16 points per game. 18 seconds left in the shot clock. And the turnover, miscommunication right there. But they got it back. De La Cruz against Stan fakes. And he scores.
The presence of mind by Kobe de la Cruz right there. Playing the passing lane perfectly. Tapos recognizing, teka, meron tao sa harap ko. Papreno muna ako, pepeke muna.
And another turnover by the Jubileans. Kobe de la Cruz to Ethan Cao. Tan fires. And in and out. Bautista naman tumatakbo. Doesn't have the numbers. Floater will not go. Ethan Cao with the rebound. Decides to wait for their teammates. Ethan Cao on top of the key with 15 points. Kobe de la Cruz, team captain, to will score.
Ito yung sinasabi natin na gigil pa rin maglaro ang Jubilee Christian Academy, but right now they have to settle down because St. Jude Catholic School, kuha na nila yung rhythm nila dito and they are ahead by 5 here. Kobe de la Cruz pumeki lang para mapauna lang yung defender niya, kaya tawag ng timeout dito si Coach Benji Sipin.
Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
St. Jude Catholic School regains the lead. 5-point lead for them. 43-38 with 7 and 18 left here in the third quarter. Ang bilis ng pangyayari, Jay.
Here's the thing. St. Jude Catholic School, sige, parang ang ginawa na nila dito, high energy, up-tempo. Gigil nga maglaro ang Jubilee Christian Academy. It's like St. Jude Catholic School used that Jubilee giggle against their opponent.
Forcing them to cause turnovers. Meanwhile, Jericho Bautista, kabawi agad siya doon. 3-point lead na lang ang kanilang hinahabol.
that would be a welcome development na si Jericho Bautista. Nakaka-opensa, nakaagaw, makaka-fast break pa dito.
4 straight points for Jericho Bautista. What a time to wake up here in this ball game. 1-point lead by the Green Knights. Keith Ngu. De La Cruz cross-court pass to Tan. Keith Ngu inside. Natapikan siya doon. Good active hands by Manalili. Tan bounces is off his foot.
Sayang yun kasi nakawala, nagkaroon na ng driving lane doon.
Tsaka naka 4-0 run na sila.
Oo. But unfortunately for Shihan Tan, the ball did not cooperate with him. Babalik yung bola dito sa St. Jude.
15 seconds left. Ethan Cao launches. That's short. Kobe De La Cruz against Tan. Sablay nga lang doon. Carl Uy again tumatakbo against Ethan Cao. But he is fouled. A strong drive right there. Take a look at what happened. That's against 4 white shirts.
But the foul will be called against Lance Tan. Yung nasa ilalim, yung nasa baba ni Carl Uy. But just a recognition dito, ang Jubilee Christian Academy, yung defense nila, naka-zone defense pa rin sila. But they're paying some premium right now to the outside shooters of St. Jude. So nagbimistulang 1-2-2 yung ginagawa nilang zone defense nun. But again, every time that St. Jude, a St. Jude player, will enter inside, same thing, collapse pa rin eh.
Meanwhile, Jubileans taking the lead. 44-33. Keith Ngu regains the lead. Wow.
Keith Ngu is shooting 6 of 11 from the field right now. If you are Jubilee Christian Academy, you might want to pay some attention to Keith Ngu sa depensa.
Bautista with 4. And the maroon shirts will miss.
Shihan Tan actually indeed got that open jumper. May option rin siya na ibigay kay Carl Uy.
Seesaw basketball indeed being displayed right here. 5:29 remaining here in the third frame. 45-44 is our score. De La Cruz with 16. Ngu. Almost a steal by Bautista.
They're switching up their zone defenses dito. Kaya ang St. Jude Catholic School, the Green Knights, actually having some... It's taking them some time to read the defense and execute on offense.
I will not be surprised if this game will go down to the wire. Ethan Cao, strong drive, and he finishes for 2.
But if you have an Ethan Cao on your team, doesn't matter what kind of defense you throw at him, he will score.
Speaking of scoring, he's already at 17 points and 10 rebounds. Ooh, and a knockout play right there for Gian Tan.
Right place, right time lang doon sa Shihan Tan. Jericho Bautista. Actually, it was good defense from St. Jude already. Unfortunate lang na diretso sa kamay ni Shihan Tan yung bola kanina.
Ethan Cao, air ball. Oh, almost traveled right there. Jubilee Christian Academy baseline attack to Uy. Short jumper. That's long. Ethan Cao against 2 defenders. Fakes and scores. Sobrang dali ng basketball para kay Ethan Cao.
See how relaxed he moves, di ba? Pepreno siya, nakita niya, dalawa yung bantay, sa sidestep kagad dito. He's so relaxed, yet his responses are so quick. But that's a great answer right there coming from Justin Manalili.
And the steal by Bautista. Chance to take the lead. Strong drive. And a couple of chances right there para sa Jubileans. Keith Ngu and Ethan Cao ahead. Ethan Cao takes it. Kaboom! For Ethan Cao.
And now Ethan Cao is doing the damage from the outside. 22 points already for Ethan Cao here, Charles.
Gustong bumawi ng mga nakapula. 4-point lead for the St. Jude Green Knights. 3:08 remaining here in the third frame. Kobe de la Cruz to Keith Ngu attacking. Ethan Cao again will score for 3 is Ethan Cao.
St. Jude is just forcing Jubilee Christian Academy to rethink their zone defense because Ethan Cao is starting to connect as well from the outside.
7-point lead for the Green Knights, and a turnover is forced by the Green Knights. Tignan muna natin doon. 3-pointer ni Ethan Cao. Back-to-back triples for this guy. 22 points. 25 points rather, and 10 rebounds. And he is not done.
Third quarter pala, Charles.
Ethan Cao again. He is fouled. And the chance for 2 at the free throw line.
But here's a thing that Jubilee Christian Academy might entertain. Because Ethan Cao, sige, given, he's hard to stop. You can only contain him. You can only do so much to contain him. Makakascore pa rin yan eh. But if you will prevent the other guys like Keith Ngu, who already has 13 points, hindi mo na patatagdagan yan. Kung yung Kobe de la Cruz may 6 points pa lang ngayon, hindi mo na patatagdagan yan.
Kumbaga si Ethan na lang.
Hayaan mo
na siya. Pabuhatin mo na siya.
Oo. Because either way, still gonna play defense on the other side.
9-point lead for the White Shirts. And a turnover by the Jubileans.
Justin Manalili thought he got clipped on that attack, pero nabitaw niya lang yung bola doon.
2:05 left here in the third frame. Zach C pull up. Off the backboard is good for Zach Nigel C.
Yan yung sinasabi natin na it will hurt the Jubileans more if they will let the other guys from St. Jude get those 2 points.
And Chu with offensive rebound and chance for 2 free throws.
Now that young guy right there, Kevin Chu, has to go to work here. Dahil ito yung isang makukuhang advantage ng Jubilee Christian Academy dito. This St. Jude team is not a tall team right now. The tallest guy actually happens to be Ethan Cao, who's not used to playing in that shaded lane.
Yes. Itong si Kevin Tayshaun Chu already surpassed his average minutes. He is currently playing at 6 minutes right now. Yung averages niya 4 minutes and 2 seconds. So magic bunot ang gustong mangyari dito para kay Kevin Chu.
But splitting his charities that time. Tapos tatawagan ng panang foul dito si Carl Uy. 10 na to, Charles.
And this is gonna be difficult for the Jubileans to come back knowing the firepower that the Green Knights have. Pag uminit silang, hirap pigilan, lalo si Ethan Cao. Tapos hahayaan mo pa yung ibang mga kampi niya na maka-score. That's gonna be a problem for you. Still, they regain the possession. Zach C inside. Kobe de la Cruz. It was altered by Chu. 2 seconds left. And an air ball by Zach C. Carl Ul ngayon ng Liao. Hit a couple of 3-pointers and add 2 points.
Again, they need this offense right there. Paris Nangyo, pang 8 puntos pa lang niya dito. And it's still a tall mountain to climb here for the Jubileans.
8-point lead with 40 seconds remaining here in the third. Zach C. Floater is blocked by Gio Chu. traveling violation. A turnover for the Green Knights.
Again,
and with Kevin Chu inside, oh, grabe yung kanyang epekto sa kanyang kupunan.
Just his mere presence eh. Ganda ng cut.
Yun. It's Ryan Tan scoring 2 points.
If Jubilee will be active on that offensive play, diba? It would do wonders for them eh.
Go for 3. That's too strong. And Manalili fights for that rebound. 0.5 remaining here in the third quarter. The Jubilee Warriors trailing by 6. 59-53 is our score. And that will do it. After 3 quarters, 6-point lead by the Green Knights. 59-53 is our score.
It was a good surge offensively for the Green Knights, Don Charles. Again, if you have an Ethan Cao, you'd know that he will pose a serious threat offensively.
The third quarter highlights brought to us by Smart Sports. Ethan Cao, grabe, 27 points and 11 rebounds. Habang ito namang sa kabilang dako, Carl Uy with 13 points. 59-53 is our score.
Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Fourth and final quarter. Laban itong placement for 4 and 5. Itong St. Jude Catholic School Green Knights and the Jubilee Christian Academy Warriors. 6-point lead ang kanilang hinahabol. Yun nga, sabi mo kayo na surge of scoring nitong Green Knights. Ano nangyari doon, Jay?
Kung tutuusin, di ba? Gumanda palalo yung shooting nitong St. Jude Catholic School. Again, they were able to recognize that Jubilee medyo gigil maglaro. Ang ginawa dito ng St. Jude, sige, let's regain the control. Let's regain our composure. And they were able to take advantages of those mga masasabi nating mga openings na nabibigay ng St. Jude. O ng Jubilee rather.
Start of the fourth quarter brought us by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. 6-point lead for the Green Knights. De La Cruz to see De La Cruz baseline attack. Reverse will not go. Takbo ngayon ng Warriors. Kevin Chu gives the pick. Tan uses the pick. Goes inside. Will not go.
Those pretty poor shots na yun, Charles. Again, Jubilee Christian Academy, they might want to go back to their off-ball movement, ika nga, to find the better shots, better options on offense, tulad ng ginawa nga nila, lalo no first quarter.
Meanwhile, access denied. 4 seconds to shoot. Will not connect for the Green Knights. Carl Uy for 3.
It's an obvious push right there. Coming from Matthew Tan. Kita ng mga referee. Ang challenge naman dito para kay Coach Luis Nolasco is to weather the storm. This is just a 6-point lead, Charles. Napakalayong basketball pa nito. 8 minutes and 50 seconds still.
And for the Green Knights, to maintain composure and masustain yung kanilang kalamangan. Agaw dito, mga nakaputi. Kobe De La Cruz, 1 dribble. And the score for Kobe De La Cruz. 8-point lead by the Green Knights.
Again, if the others are going to join the scoring party, they are going to join Ethan Cal dyan sa scoring barrage na yan. Problema yan sa Jubilee.
The Warriors yet to score. 8-point lead by the Green Knights. The fourth and final quarter. 8 minutes and 21 seconds left.
You know, Charles, if there's one guy na masasabi natin parang hindi natin napapansin na nawawala dito, Gus Normantan. Di pa siya binabalik dito.
Di pa siya napapansin. Meanwhile, Keith Ngo scores another triple.
16 points already for Keith Ngo to go along with 7 rebounds. Sabi mo kanina, mga papiso-piso, dyan nakapunto si Keith Ngo.
Nang Liao misses. Keith Ngo again with a rebound. De La Cruz running. Inside. Will not go. Carl Uy against 4.
Again, the composure. Yun yung kailangan dito ng Jubilee Christian Academy, Charles.
Keith Ngo again missing. Takbo ng takbo dito ang ating dalawang kupunan. Nang Liao. Gives it top of the key. Middle Tan. Carl Uy with 8. Will not connect.
Ooh. Let's look at the energy that Jubilee Christian Academy is showing right now. It's just really unfortunate na hindi nagiging 2 points eh.
Oh, still after 4 chances. Could not catch a break for the Jubilee Warriors. Remember, this is a placement for 4 and 5. The first game of the virtual 3 games natin, best of 3.
And considering these two teams might see each other in a couple of weeks eh. I-check natin yung schedule kung kailan magyayari talaga yung kanilang quarterfinals matchup.
Tan being bothered by the defense, gives it to Carl Uy and he scores.
Sigh of relief doon para kay Coach Benji Sipin. Finally, a field goal dito sa fourth quarter. First 2 points pa lang nila sa fourth quarter, Charles.
Keith Ngo missing on that 3-pointer. Carl Uy running. Gives it to Tan. And he is fouled. He will shoot 2 free throws.
Pero kung kahit kanina pa natin sinasabi na kailangan mag-settle down ng Jubilee Christian Academy, you cannot blame them because again, if St. Jude are able to set up their zone defense, it's
mas lalo silang mahihirapan.
It's gonna be pretty difficult for Jubilee to break that zone, especially with their outside shots not really going in.
Kaya binibilisan nila yung possession.
Kahit may Paris Nanglio sila dyan na yung masasabi natin na kanilang designated shooter, eh, yung close-out, malabilis rin nakakarating sa kanya. Now, that's something that the Jubilee Warriors can take advantage of, yung mga free throws na yan.
The 7-point lead by the Green Knights. 5:53 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Miss on that 3-pointer. Zach Nigel C. A floater is good.
Again, the others are scoring. Coach Luis Nolasco, sigurado yan ang sinabi niya sa mga players niya during those huddles earlier. Si Ethan Cal lang ba ang marunong umiscore dito? And now his teammates are responding here.
10 seconds to work with. Foul is Manalili. Chance for the Jubilee Warriors to cut this down point by point.
Nakakapwesto naman sila.
Oh.
yun yung kailangan ma-realize din dito ng 5 on the floor ng Jubilee na nakakapwesto sila. They're getting those good looks. They just really have to keep their composure, keep themselves dito sa laro na to, na play within the system pa.
Pagkatiwalaan mo lang, trust the system, and then the score will follow. Ethan Cao is denied by Gustan. Carl Uy will score for 2 points, and that is a 6-point lead.
Hinahanap natin si Gustan kanina. He already announced his re-entry. Nakasupalpal, leading to that Carl Uy layup earlier. But there's Keith Ngo again.
Nakawala na naman doon si Keith Ngo. A very steady player for them. 18 points.
Yes.
12 seconds to work with. Gus Normantan carving out space against Ethan Cao, and he's fouled. Pag-asa na naman sila.
Ito ang magiging storya dito, Charles. That's the 4th team foul already. As we take a look first of that Gustan block leading to this Carl Uy layup. Jubilee Christian Academy needs more of that. And ito pa, additional source of points sa kanila. Penalty na ang St. Jude Catholic School.
And kita mo ngayon, nilabas si Ethan Cao. So you have to take advantage of that opportunity na wala siya sa loob.
Jubilee Christian Warriors, they can go back to that zone, or they can opt really to play intense ball pressure. Pero si Keith Ngo, for lack of a better term, basic lang.
Great footwork being displayed by Keith Joshua Ngo. Good passing by the Green Knights. An 8-point lead for St. Jude Catholic School. No, a 10-point lead rather, with 3:57 to go here in the 4th and final quarter. What happened for the Jubilee Warriors?
Ito lang, this running game of St. Jude. Again, everyone else is scoring. Keith Ngo, Kobe De La Cruz nakapuntos doon, kaya lamang sila na 10 ngayon.
And yung Keith Ngo joined the party.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid.
10-point lead for the St. Jude Catholic School Green Knights with 3:57 left here in the 4th and final quarter. This is gonna be a problem for the Jubilee Warriors. Even when Ethan Cao is not on the floor, somebody else is stepping up.
Alam mo yung naging epekto niyan? Because again, we have been concentrating on the theme that Ethan Cao is the one scoring, di ba? We actually made the suggestion that just let Ethan Cao score and stop the others, di ba? But right now, ang naging epekto nun, si Ethan Cao wala ngayon. It's just the other guys relying onto themselves to maintain this lead, tow their team to this victory, and they are responding perfectly here, Charles.
Kumbaga, na-overlook yung ibang players, na-neglect sa depensa.
And that is after a Jubilee Warriors timeout.
Yes. 10-point lead for them on your screens. 10 po yan. 72-62 is our score. Cross-court pass by De La Cruz. Zach Nigel C. with 2 seconds. Traveling violation is committed by the Green Knights.
Nag-slide yung pivot foot dun ni Zach C.
Jubilee Warriors still within striking distance. This is not over.
Isang run lang to, Charles.
Nang Liao for 3. That is short. Takbo na naman ang Green Knights. Decides to wait for their teammates. But Tan is there. Playing very active on the cutting lanes.
And it's just like everyone wearing a white jersey right now is scoring. Diba? Kahit tayong dalawa, pwede tayo bumaba doon, magputi lang tayo dito, makakapuntos tayo. This is just a wonderful basketball right now being played by St. Jude offensively. Whether on the fast break, whether on the half-court set, St. Jude will find a good look and convert.
And St. Jude Green Knights slowly pulling away dito sa ating laro. Pero si Ryan Tan ay may chance to cut the lead to just 10. 2:59 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Still a lot of time to go.
Sa scoring ng Jubilee Warriors, Charles, si Carl Uy lang ang double figures dito with 17 points. Ryan Tan with those 2 free throws kanina. Ayun, papasok na rin sa double figures with 10 points as well. So, we're saying here as Kobe De La Cruz missed that shot. Yung suporta din sa opensa ng Jubilee. It's not just Carl Uy na kailangan pumuntis dito. Kailangan meron din sa iba.
Meanwhile, 4 chances ang binigay ng Jubilee Warriors sa Green Knights.
Gagamit ng timeout dito. Ng timeout si Coach Luis Nolasco dito with 2:27 remaining. 10 pa naman ang lamang ng St. Jude Catholic School.
Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
$2:27 left here in the fourth quarter. 10-point lead for the Green Knights. This has been all St. Jude since start of the fourth quarter.
The difficulty in scoring, Charles, just prevalent on the Jubilee Christian Academy side. 29% from the field. Just shooting 18% from 3-point area, 4 of 22. Free throws andon. They're doing a good job in their free throws. Pero, yun yung sasabihin natin na kulang pa. Hindi sapat yung mga free throws. Hindi sapat yung 18 of 22 advantage mo sa free throws. 18 of 22 ang Jubilee Christian Academy. 5 of 6 lang ang
layo
St.
ng
Jude.
disparity.
Malayo yung disparity. And credit to Jubilee Christian Academy. They have been going hard on those driving lanes. Kaya nakakakuha sila ng mga free throws. But if you're shooting that low from the field, mahirap yan. Tapos yung kalaban mo, 40% shooting.
Jubilee Warriors, chance to cut this lead to single digits as we approach the last 2 minutes of this game. 10 seconds to work with. Carl Uy stumbles. Nang Liao for 3. That's off iron.
Yan din ang nami-miss dito ni Coach Benji Sipin. Yung 3-point shooting ni Paris ng Leo.
Remember, he hit a couple earlier.
Hindi na nasundan
1:47 left in the fourth quarter.
And with that team that is heavily reliant in their zone defense, diba? You need those 3-pointers to open up some space inside eh.
Kasi hindi lumuluwag yung depensa. No? Meanwhile, Keith Ngu just adding 2 points to his scoring output.
And that is something they need to address actually in 4 days kasi mag-uumpisa yung kanilang quarterfinals officially from what we know sa Martes. Kasabay nung battle for second spot ng Uno High School tsaka ng MGC Nulay.
Yes. 1:07 left.
Somebody's
right down.
But they cannot stop play. Now they can stop play. Makakapuntos nga lang si Ethan Cow.
And
may episode ng Cramps na dito, Charles.
When you've been playing this hard all game long, it's not really a surprise na somebody's gonna get cramped.
And all game long, since the start of this ball game, we have been commending. Napapansin na natin yung energy, yung giggle sa panig ng Jubilee Christian Academy. And that might be a byproduct of that giggle that they displayed all game long. That happens to be Justin Manalili.
He played over his average playing time. 21 minutes siya, almost 22. Pero ngayon 27 minutes na siya. So definitely, and this is a long game. Itong laro natin na to, nakawala lang itong start of the fourth quarter. Pero it was a really long game for both of these teams.
Nakakalabang pa kanina ang Jubilee Christian Academy. They went as high as 5 earlier. At yun yung kailangan kanila ng Jubilee Warriors dito. But let's see here, naka-turnover pa ang Jubilee Christian Academy.
Naka 3-pointer din yung Carl Uy. Timeout has been called by Jubilee Christian Academy Warriors, 78-69.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid.
"45 seconds left here in the fourth and final quarter. 78-69 is our score. Carl Uy hit a 3-pointer earlier and then forced to commit a turnover itong St. Jude Green Knights. Tignan natin kung ano pa ang mangyayari dito sa laro na to.
Charles, wala nang timeout dito ang Jubilee Christian Academy. Coach Benji Sipit already burned his final timeout. Ang St. Jude, dalawa pa.
Carl Uy being hounded by Kobe De La Cruz. Still he scores and now he's cramping. He's down. 5 against 4.
Jubilee must foul right there, and the bench of the Jubilee Warriors are ordering their teammates on the floor to foul. At si Carl Uy ngayon pinupulikat na dito. It was a brave drive earlier by Carl Uy.
They did not settle for the quick 3. Pero 2 points ang kanilang binigay doon.
Marching instruction sigurado ni Coach Luis na huwag niyong patitirahin na 3-pointer yan because at this point of the game, 29 seconds na lang to, they'll obviously go for a 3-pointer.
Meanwhile, Carl Uy out of the ball game so far. Kobe De La Cruz, they are just wasting away precious time.
Pag ganyan nauubos na, huwag na dapat sila mag-foul. Pag naubos na yung shot clock, kailangan na sila mag-foul dito.
Na.
Pero mauubos na dito. And from the looks of it, final score na lang hinihintay natin dito, Charles.
And that will do it. After a tough, tight ball game, St. Jude Catholic School wins Game 1 of this virtual best of 3 game natin, series game natin. 78-71 is our score. What a game we just witnessed, Sir Jay De La Cruz.
Pero to keep things in perspective dito, nasabi natin best of 3. Ang magiging final placement lang nito sa team standings, number 4.
Number 4 and number 5 lang.
Number 5, si Jubilee Christian Academy. So, papunta ng quarterfinals, magiging number 4 si St. Jude, possessing a twice-to-beat advantage kontra Jubilee Christian Academy. At
sila pa rin naman ang magtatapat.
Sila magtatapat, and from what we know, mag-uumpisa yung kanilang serye na yun sa Martes. Pero dito sa panig naman ng St. Jude Catholic School, in this game, ang daming gumawa talaga eh. There's, naturally, nandun yung Ethan Cao that did made it running games. Running game is outside shooting game, andun. Pero nandun yung mga kakampi niya. May Kobe De La Cruz na gumawa late, diba? Ayan nga si Ethan Cao who finished with 29 points and 16 rebounds. If you look at his proficiency index sa yung pinakamataas doon. Pero you also have to give credit to his teammate na si Keith Ngu, na sabi mo nga, papiso-piso lang pero naka-22.
Game highlights brought us by Smart Sports. What a game we just witnessed. Ethan Cao, monster game. 29 and 16. And itong kasama niya, Keith Joshua Ngu, 22 and 9. Punta naman tayo sa kabilang dako. Carl Uy with 22 points and 6 rebounds. Still not enough for them to get that 4th spot. Pero hindi pa uli ang lahat para sa Warriors.
Chance to regroup pa. Chance to regroup pa.
We still have 2 games. Itong best of 3 series natin. So, a lot of chance, a lot of time for the Warriors para pag-usapan kung saan sila mas mag-i-improve. And for the Green Knights, magandang simula para sa kanilang kartada.
Ay, may isa pa tayo laro, Charles.
PCC Golden Seagulls, Philippine Cultural College will go up against Pace Academy in a short while. And exciting game mamaya. Battle for 5 and 6 yun.
Actually, battle for 6 doon. Ang matatalo doon, Charles.
Uuwi na.
Tapos na ang magiging season nila doon.
And the battle for number 6, 5 and 6 when we return.
Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid.